Most of you are Sivan Sar's disciples, so it's like bringing pearl to new castle. But I would like to say a few words more for the sake of understanding of the dignitaries here. This is a small mandapam, sir, yes, but it is housing somebody who always thought of the whole cosmos as his house. He belonged to the whole creation. He was a silent, unpublicized spiritual guru. Hardly few hundreds knew him. In fact, I think he is getting to be known through 𝗙𝗵𝗹 and his volunteers. After his leaving his mortal coil, Sivan Sar was 10 years younger than 𝗙𝗀𝗀 and you'll be surprised, sir, he never went to the mud, never stayed in the mud, never expected any help from the mud. He was very independent, and whenever I asked him, sir, why don't you come with us? We would like to have darshan of both 𝗙𝗀𝗀 and you together. He would say, no, you think of us together, that is enough. And it's a strange story I would like to tell, how he came to our house to stay for 1.5 years. Sir was someone, he was an unusual Siddha Purusha. He did not have acharam, madi, nothing of that sort. In fact, when I saw these children sitting here, I thought of him, because every day, every evening, when my students of dance, when they came, he would have kept a whole dabba of chocolates and toffees. I'm so and so from Madibakam. I'm so and so from Malapur. I'm so and so from Ade. This is how he instilled some kind of a bhakti in the children for the nativity. And we saw how it had influenced the children. And my own nephew Kannan got married. Sir was, as I said, unusual in many ways. You will be surprised, sir. He never used to have a regular bath. My sister-in-law, my Bhabiji, would come and say, sir, today I'm going to keep the water ready for you. He'll say, Shamla, not now, not next 2-3 days. Weeks together he will not have a bath. And during hot summer, Agni Nakshatram time, he'll be sleeping. I don't know if he was sleeping or just lying. He will have a thick woolen rug. And he will completely close even his face. And unless he takes it out, you are not supposed to go and disturb it. And in the morning, if he removes the rug, there will not be a drop of sweat. What was that body? What was that? He was beyond his mere physical sense. This is one example I wanted to give you. And For 50 and odd years, he never drank water. And he had lived in our house for 1.5 years. We know that, we have seen that, we are witness to that. And his food habits was very interesting. For women here, I would say, 𝗙𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗵, we will have 3 𝗙𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗵, small caskets, where we give kumkum during Navaratri for just this much. And in those little 𝗙𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗵, there'll be one with 𝗘𝗶𝗶 𝗙𝗀𝗀, one with 𝗘𝗙𝗀𝗀, and one with whatever vegetable we make smashed. That is all for the whole day. How can one survive like that? That's how his body was. He was absolutely beyond body consciousness. And his compassion for everybody was unbelievable. And it was during that time, it was 1991, that he stayed in our house. And you see many notebooks here, sir. I'm happy Shivaraman has collected all his handwritten notebooks. It is world history. And Kanchi Mahaswami had once told me, if you have any doubt about world history, go and ask Sivan. This is something I myself heard from Kanchi Acharya. And he wrote that 𝗖𝗵𝗵 𝗖𝗵𝗀, rather I would say, that got printed when he was in our house. And thanks to his followers like Shivaraman, Murali and others. And there used to be a few who would come and study that, including, if the elders here will know Soundaram Kailasam, the great Tamil poetess, Nalli Chettiar. They would all come and study his book there in his presence. And they will ask a question. Then Sir will say, take 280th page and go into the last paragraph, you get the answer. He would remember every word of what he had written. And he was an authority, as I said, on world history. He would talk about Brahmins of Arabia. He would say the word Abraham comes from Brahmana. I'm giving you one small example. His book will reveal so many things. I hope 𝗖𝗵𝗵 𝗖𝗵𝗀 will be translated into English, Hindi, and all the languages. And I'm sure it will reach the Sahitya Academy. It will be the greatest contribution for understanding Bharatiya values, the importance of our country, the importance of greatest of saints. So many saints he has spoken about. Sar has to be ever remembered. As I said, there is a small story, if I can take another 2 minutes, how he came to our house. He used to visit us. He came one day and stood in front of our house and asked my eldest brother Balu, what is there in that part of the house? And my brother said, it's a garage for the car. He said, I'll give you 15 days time. Make that a room for me. I'm coming here. And then he added one word. He said, it's a command from my brother. I have come here with a command from my brother. He has told me, you people need protection. I'm revealing this today because I'm right in front of his altar. Someday, somewhere, I have to mention this. We had, sir, Amma, we had black magic problem. People won't believe. And we had done no harm to anybody in our lives, not even in our thought. So we went and surrendered to Kanchi Acharya, told him, strange things are happening at home. You'll be surprised. What do you say for Karangal? Kurangal? Granite. What you use for the road? Stone pebbles will fall inside the bathroom. Closed door. How can you not believe? And we'll be traveling in the car, and suddenly from somewhere, one big piece of shingle, brick will come into the car. So we didn't know what to do. We went and surrendered. We told 𝗕𝗓𝗏. He said, nothing will go wrong with you people, go. Nothing will touch you, go. And after a week, what happens? Sivan Sar comes home. And we never told him about it. He said, I have got message, radar message. He used the term radar because he'll never go to the Mata. He never went to the Mata. In fact, most of the devotees have never seen both of them together. So, I'll give you 15 days time, you make this, but don't make a posh room for me. It should be like ashram. Just have one little extension with thatched roof or just zinc sheet for my devotees to come and see me. And to quote him, he said, அவளோட மூட்டை எல்லாம் வச்சுட்டு போறதுக்கு. He said to leave their bags here. By that he meant their worries. It was to leave the worries with him and go. And that is exactly what we did. 1.5 years he was there. Everything became all right. We did no pariharam. We did nothing. Sivan Sar's coming to our house made it completely, everything was normal. One day I asked him, my lifetime study was Natya Shastra and the Karana movements that I had recreated, and my brother was shooting it for Doordarshan, and we had already recorded the music, and next day the shooting was to start. So I asked, sir, I have one request. I want to play this recording to 𝗕𝗓𝗏 and you together. He said, get into the car. We were not even ready. We just jumped into the car. We went to Kanchipuram and there was nobody in the Matha. 𝗕𝗓𝗏 was lying and Sivan Sar was there. He was sitting at the feet of his eldest brother. It looked like Mahavishnu with Mahalakshmi. And for 45 minutes, both of them listened to our music together. And next day, we had the shooting. Now the whole thing is global. The dance world all over, the whole world has come to recognize this work. And that is because of the blessings of both Kanchi Mahaswami and Sivan Sar. And I'm very grateful that Shivaraman remembered me to be invited when a great personality like our governor and his wonderful Dharmapatni are here. I have the greatest respect for them. They are true Bharatiya. And your coming here means a lot to all of us, sir. And this little mandapam actually represents the entire world. Because the spiritual power of Sivan Sar is something to be felt. Thank you so much for your coming, and I pray for the blessings of Sivan Sar and Mahaperiva to everybody, and may this movement that Shivaraman has started grow in a very big way. Namaskaram.